How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with another episode of Person of Interest. It's episode number 13 of season 4. So Liam is having a little bit of hope. That's sure. I mean, there did seem to be the indication, although Reese and Root, they don't have a concrete answer, but they have to believe that Shaw is alive. And I have to believe that Shaw is alive for my own sanity, so I do not, curl up in a ball and just cry, whatever. And to have what I envision in my head play out. Like, she alone. I mean, she'll have Reese's help, but when it comes to actually retrieving Shaw, Root is just going to be there. I know. I need to stop, but my shoot heart has just consumed me. It was great, though, having a little bit of a different episode, especially focusing on Control and the kind of hesitancy, I guess you could say, that she is starting to have when it comes to Samaritan. So, yeah. With that said, though, let's get into this episode of Person of Interest, episode 13 of season 4. Let's go.
Shamine's gonna kill us.
Well, she can't fault us for lack of effort.
You've caused mayhem over 5 states. And we only have one clue.
We'll make it 6.
One clue is plenty. It narrows focus.
If she's in the truck.
We find the truck.
She's not gonna be in the truck.
Don't give up on her, Harold.
I haven't lost hope.
No.
What's today's cover?
Detective Alice Ginsburg.
Detective.
Got your new partner, Columbo.
Well, gonna love that.
Oh, big time.
Detective. Sorry to just drop in.
You just zoned out there.
What's the news?
Sadly, none.
Town could use a better tagline.
When you kidnap Finch, the machine helped me to find you. We should ask her for a clue.
We did. She doesn't know anything more than we do. There's only 2 roads into
I mean, even the machine's in the dark.
Local PD.
Danny Silva?
Detective Silva is watching Mr. Weiss?
Okay. I mean,
Perhaps
I
he has
felt
some
like...
information.
She's IA. Even if I wasn't in your League of Misfits, I'd steer clear.
Weiss shows up in a couple cold missing person cases. He's on 2 different witness lists. Cases are years apart.
Maybe he stumbled across something. Knows too much for his own good.
Or maybe something nefarious is
Whatever
going
he's into,
down.
it's bad news.
Chief Wicker. Call me Wick.
Oh my god, really?
Come on then.
And you're... No, we're not calling you Wick. That's Keanu. You're not Keanu.
I'll tell you which would win. Boom!
He's trying to come on to her.
Serious stuff for a peaceful town.
Yeah.
Oh. Wick loves his guns. I don't like coy.
Slap him! You're lucky you're not getting tased. You know what? He deserved it. I don't care if he's an officer.
Hold on, Shaw. We're close.
What's this got to do with anything in my recruit?
Talk so much and say so little.
I found the truck. It has an eagle-shaped hood ornament. I spoke to a rest stop waitress who had seen it. It was abandoned 3 days ago. It's been impounded.
Oh shit.
A hardware store. Wouldn't be hard for him to get materials to make bodies go away.
Come on. This guy would murder a fly.
See, I can't no.
100 pounds of lye was stolen from his hardware store a few years ago.
I can't help but think this guy is he looks innocent and all of that. It looks like he would... No, there's some shady shit going on here. He's selling organs on the black market or some shit like that.
But until you open the box, there's no way to know one way or the other.
You
Quantum
can't...
physics says before you open the box, the cat isn't dead or alive. It's both.
What about after you open the box?
Reality collapses back onto itself.
Yep. It's a reality check.
You don't bet against Shaw.
No, we don't.
Nothing kills that cat.
Yeah, and she's still, and even so, She's still got her 9 lives.
You talking to me, Detective?
What are you doing in here?
I was told the bathroom was this way. I must.
You bullshitting twat!
It's an honest mistake. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, just an arrest.
Our eyes weren't lying. Oh shit! Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
Please, no. I'll do anything you say. Just don't hurt me again.
What? You twat! Oh! Oh, this guy is not... Not only does he cover his tracks well in terms of, you know, he appears nice and, you know, no harm whatsoever, right? And yet they are so oblivious. But he's dirty as fuck as well! What the shit?
The luckiest guy in Maple. What are you gonna do with the money?
Homeless man wins.
But I knew today was gonna be great. If I was Mason, I'd be drinking too. Homeless man just hit the jackpot.
Hey,
Luck is in the
tie he found right. Fusco's looking. I know Maple is far apart, but
maybe they were trying to save her, but this doesn't look good.
I still got hope. I still got hope. I'm not getting that taken away from me. No.
I'm so sorry, John. Samantha.
Samantha.
It's not over yet. We'll find her.
Truck came here for a roll.
Heads won't roll yet. The people who hurt her deserve special attention. Dr. Victor Haskell, we need to talk. Where is Samin Shah?
I don't know who that is.
What the hell is this then?
I have ration wanted.
I was gonna say Samaritan.
Saved everyone's jobs.
Caro
Saved
Industries,
me.
Salt Industrials.
Things changed.
People protesting Caro were killed.
In a manner.
Caro,
tried to get the
you
factory
will
to
learn
phase
to
out their
accept
diesel
it or die.
generators. You ask questions about the factory, you'll wind up dead. She controls everything.
Don't worry about us, Doctor. Samaritan runs the factory.
Yeah.
Welcome to Maple.
I don't know why, but when that homeless guy won the jackpot and all of that, for some reason, I was thinking that, yeah, this is definitely Samaritan at work. I already had a feeling that like, I was just getting a vibe. I was just getting an eerie vibe. Anyway, I mean, I guess there's a little bit of a connection going on, in regards, to Albert. And this, looks can be deceiving. It looks cheery and wholesome and wouldn't harm a fly, all that shit. And then deep down, there is something sinister lurking.
Any news?
I'm afraid things aren't looking good.
Oh, I love how he's concerned.
We should be prepared for an unfavorable outcome.
We can't do that again. Not
Just
with...
say it plain. She's dead, right?
Scrooge, I can't say it, but the cat.
Hey.
Watch your back now.
The homeless guy with the jackpot?
I'm the winner!
That's Mason from the impound lot.
He shot the guy who won the lottery.
Yo! What?
Fortune doesn't.
It's fucking disturbing. It's something you'd see in a horror movie! I had a feeling Fusco was the backup.
I hope you've got a good physical therapist in town.
I don't know anything. I do what I'm told. I follow the instructions.
Follow the instructions.
What instructions?
Emails telling me
Samaritan.
where to go, what to say. Had a heart attack. I woke up with a new pacemaker at the Maple Hospital.
Yo.
A blood woman told me I'd been given a new job, a second chance. But
Martinez.
I don't know any.
It will lead to the torture and possible murder of a woman who may well be innocent.
She's just a
Even if
puppet.
She's just obeying orders. She's responsible. Our friend is gone.
I feel Samin's loss as
Reese.
acutely as you, but we can't become monsters.
Thompson is hiding something.
The blonde woman told me a few must be displaced so that the majority may thrive. Everyone rewarded.
Some of you
according to
may
their
die.
abilities.
The things we saw today.
Our enemy hasn't had the time to learn the intricacies of human nature, so it's turned Maple into its own little ant farm.
Jesus
It
Christ.
took a broken town and rearranged the populace. First, it made things perfect.
It's just nuts.
Then it decided to see what happens if you shake the ant farm.
Yeah.
I promise. I never
Bloody
meant
heck.
for anyone to get hurt.
Lying. She knows something.
We are not.
He's so
thieves.
convinced that she's lying.
It's just a thing now and then. I saw her. I saw the brunette woman. Please don't do
There
this.
we go. She knows
They
something.
were taking her into the factory. I can help you. I can help you get inside. I'm sorry that I lied. I had to. They'll kill me. Thank you for telling us. Honesty is always the best policy.
John!
Oh. Is she alive? Yes.
Oh, Finch is not liking that. I can't blame him. I can't blame him. Like, honestly. Yeah, it's rough. I'm not really an advocate for Root to go, like, because that's it though. She is a puppet. This Maya, she is a puppet at the end of the day. All because Samaritan decided to. Yeah, they decided to act to Maple as if they were playing The Sims, basically. So yeah. You get to control the populace. You get to shake the ant farm up a little bit. These idiots are playing The Sims.
Getting a warrant now.
Well, if you hadn't shut up the basement,
That's it. You would have cleaned it up.
Confession out of him.
I saved your ass.
I don't need you to save me.
I couldn't stand to lose someone today.
Especially with Carter as well, and now history is repeating itself.
What brings you around so late?
Just giving my cousins a tour.
Cousins.
Of course. Welcome to Carol.
And that's so easy. Like, you know what? Fair enough.
Microdots. Invisible GPS trackers, probably. They are transponders. Stick these on your tech equipment, your kid's backpack, your keys. Carol will keep track of it all.
Yeah. No
That
one the
sounds
wiser.
Hey, Weiss. You're gonna make it look like she hung herself. Cute.
Shit. I mean, she had to.
These are neural implants to prevent seizures in people with epilepsy.
What?
Brain damage. But look here.
Transponder.
Oh no, what if that's...
can relay information to Samaritan.
What if they've implanted
Watching
Shaw
the
with
people in
that?
Maple isn't enough.
Look.
It's not sure, is it? It's not sure.
It was you the whole time.
You don't want to open the box, do you? And, oh.
Have there been any other patients here in the past 3 days?
No, just her. We followed the wrong clue. When they track you down, remember this. By taking orders without question, you've destroyed this town. You deserve what's coming to you.
John, they'll be trying to turn the cameras back on. Hide your face.
Oy. My heart breaks for Root. Oh. I kind of want to see her tear shit up, but I think it's best not to. Just, we know that she's taking her rage out on these extras.
Let's get out of here.
Can't imagine what's going on in her head. By the way, this is 3 episodes of Person of Interest in a row where I've been teary-eyed.
Assigned mandatory counseling.
Hey, you stopped
What's your first kill?
You saved
Really?
Marcus. He's gonna testify against the 280 gang. Today's a good day.
Yeah, but I get where he's coming from, but you gotta go into her mindset and think about the fact that she killed someone.
The factory has closed. Samaritan is pulling out. Maple may fall apart.
I was gonna say, it's gonna be left to desiccate.
People have to learn to fend for themselves again.
No more spoon-fed bullshit.
I need an answer if Samin is alive or if she's dead. Please help us. Please.
Oh, here we go.
Is asking us to stop looking for her. Perhaps the machine does know. Perhaps it has a plan. But
we have to wait.
For our own survival, our sanity.
We're just gonna get ourselves killed
I believe
if
we must
can't
reconcile ourselves with never knowing the truth.
Goodbye, Harold.
I'm worried about what Rick's gonna do next.
Afterlife. It sucks.
I sincerely hope you manage to get some rest.
Ah!
What does it mean?
Ah!
You're going to need it.
Oh no! You dickheads! You dickheads! Oh. Sure is indeed alive. That's good to know. What's not good to know is Samaritan most likely put a little implant in her head. So, you know. Oh, yeah. Well, that was something. That was indeed something. I mean, here we go again where I'm just getting emotional, like, for, like, what, 3 episodes in a row and all of that. I'll have that on, like, the Vampire Diaries or whatever, and yeah. Yeah. This is what I'm talking... You know when I say I hate the show? I truly do. My emotions. Yeah. I think my heart broke when that person that they found in the bed wasn't sure, and you could just imagine that all those guards, all those extras that Root took care of on her own, it was rage. It was just pure, unfiltered rage. As if she was in some kind of rage room or something. Like, she had to take her anger out on someone, and thankfully there was a bunch of guards who needed to be put down. So, but I think my heart broke there, because that's it though. She needed to let it out. Yeah. Well, at least Shaw's alive. That's good. It's not good though that Samaritan have their hand on her. I will acknowledge that there are definitely parallels with that shot in mind of when Greer confronted Kara. I think that was Greer's first appearance. When she was in the hospital bed. So yeah. And now we have this whole dance again, so yeah. And I'm just really, really worried about Shaw. But she's alive, which is great. But it's just heartbreaking all throughout. Yeah. Again, I was really, really emotional when, I mean, I just had a feeling that they were not going to find, if Shaw was alive, which, again, I believed she was. I was not, like, as soon as you give me that little bit of hope, I'm running with it. The idea that they talked about finding, the possibility of getting to Shaw. I mean, I was like, no, she's definitely not dead, is she? and of course, I was bracing myself for fake outs in terms of, like, with that patient when they were in the factory. I was bracing myself for the possibility that we would have someone that wasn't sure, and we'd be back to square one, and maybe this investigation, like, they looked inside the truck and saw blood and found hope that it was Shaw's. It wasn't, and we'd be back to square one. But that doesn't mean, like, even the machine is essentially saying, look, I'm telling you to stop, not because she's dead or anything like that, but because I don't want you all to get ahead of yourselves. I need you to pick. It's a similar case of learning to pick your battles, isn't it? Because that's it. The machine is just essentially saying, just, I don't want you all to get to get ahead of yourselves. It's gonna get you killed, and we don't need that. So yeah. So I just imagine with the machine, it wants them to stop and wait for a better chance to open up, rather than just dive in head first and potentially get yourselves killed. So yeah, just because that we have hit a bit of a lull, it doesn't mean that all hope is lost. So, but yeah, I'm just worried that they brought up the implants, and I'm like, yep, that's definitely in short. So, yeah, and we are really getting to see how sinister Samaritan can be day by day. Like, I just wonder what Samaritan, or how much information Samaritan can provide with those brain things. So yeah, I just worry for sure. I just worry for sure. In terms of kind of, I wouldn't say zombifying her, but putting some element of control in her. It's just, there's a lot of worry going on here. Especially finding those implants and thinking that, okay, well, yeah, that's definitely inshore. But yeah, it's just like just seeing what they have on offer, like those GPS transponders, that something that's, you know, not going to be visible, and you're just never going to know, are you? It's messed up. I mean, the whole idea of Maple was just a really, really messed up thing. The ant analogy, the ant farm analogy was just great, like especially just shaking it and all of that. It's very childlike in terms of the recklessness of a child trying to stir activity by shaking this little ant farm. It's very Samaritan. It's very childlike. It's very apt. So, yeah, but it's just, I just think that whole essence itself is just terrifying, how it can have a hold on a town and basically play God, play The Sims, basically. Yeah. It was, I mean, I was starting to get out, like when we first entered this quaint, lovely, harmless little town, I just had a feeling this town is evil. There's some skeletons in the closet, and that skeleton was Samaritan. So yeah, it's just mental to see how things like how Leslie, I think her name was, how she explained how things came about with Samaritan shaking up things, or shaking up the farm. So yeah, it was just really, really crude, and again, it just really does show you a scary side of Samaritan, really. So yeah, and I just really felt like they did a very, very good job at things in terms of, I mean, I would have loved to have seen a little bit more in terms of how Samaritan has their hands on Maple and all of that, but yeah, it's the idea that they are just puppeteering these people, that everyone would prosper and live in luxury and all of that, and people were shuffled around, and it's just mental. So yeah. And the fact that there has to be a few sacrifices, of course. So, yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really great stuff to go into that whole situation about Maple. But of course, that was just a side piece in regards to the main idea of what was like. Root and Reese, they didn't come to Maple for a sightseeing objective. Of course it was about Root, so yeah. But of course you learn a bit more about how Samaritan has their hands on Maple, taking it over, being able to corrupt the people. Again, I just had a bad feeling as soon as we entered Maple that this place would have its hands on Samaritan, and I think the big giveaway was definitely, like, there's so much emphasis on this homeless man winning the jackpot, and I'm like, under normal circumstances, sure. I mean, you'd think nothing of it, but it's very interesting how we have a bit of a focus on this homeless man winning the jackpot. It does scream that maybe Samaritan decided to, because they could probably do that. I mean, they rigged the election, didn't they, several episodes back? They can do this shit, so, yeah. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Maple was a side piece to obviously the main objective with Root and Reese. So yeah, and of course when they went to torture that Leslie character, oh man, it was just scary. Like, even Reese was kind of scary as well, because Finch was so convinced that, like, she was legit, and Reese was like not having any of it. I mean, of course she did harbor a bit more information. But it's not like she misled them. It's the fact that they followed the wrong crumbs. But it was just kind of scary. I mean, obviously it was going to be a lot more scarier with Root, because she's cracking, and not that I condone it or anything like that, but I can understand why she's cracking, and it's just heartbreaking. And that's it though, with her almost kind of reverting to who she was which is funny in a sense. Isn't this what Samaritan wanted, to have Root revert back to who she was before? And she is kind of regressing in a sense, because she wants to find her love. She wants to find Shaw. And this is what Samaritan wanted. So, in a sense, they kind of got Root in terms of trying to revert back to her base form. But it has to come at them playing hard in terms of kidnapping and giving the illusion to these characters of killing Shaw. So yeah, but it was just very, very scary. So yeah, I just really loved as well the Scrooginger's, I can't say it, cat analogy as well, about the assurance of if Shaw is dead, like she's both alive and dead, and at the same time she's not. So yeah, but Finch resigned himself to the idea. I mean, he even had that talk with Fusco about we should prepare for the worst, and Root caught him in terms of, you don't believe that she's alive. So yeah. But I mean, I can't blame Root for thinking about the alternative of the fact that she has to be alive, because she has to be, for, like, there's no proof that Shaw is dead, and there is no reason for Root to switch to, and I guess, not to say that Finch doesn't care for her, because he does, clearly, but not in the way that Root does. So yeah, and that's it though. I think, like, as much as I love the shoot ship and all of that, and people might be sick and tired of me advocating for it so much, it really goes to show, I think, deep down, how much she does love her. Finch, he loves Shaw. he doesn't want to lose anyone else, and he wants her safe. That is always evident. But I don't think that's it though. He doesn't love her the way that Root loves Shaw. And it's understandable. Like, if you have so much feelings for a person, and you want, I would even say that Root kind of wants to make it work and all of that. You have so much feeling, and something happens, you don't want to assume the worst. You can't let that consume you. You can't let an idea of the worst impact your brain. So yeah, she can't question, okay, well, what if she is not alive? She has to be alive for Root's sake, because she does love her so much. So it's not just a nifty, okay, we have to have conflict here, so Finch has to believe that, well, we have to prepare for the worst outcome. It's smart as well, because, you know, you think back to Carter last season as well. But I think there are more layers, especially with Root and her feelings towards Shaw, and it's like, yeah, so I'm going to stop talking about that aspect because I'm going to get emotional. I don't want to get emotional. But every time, like, I think of, or every time something, like I said, when it came to that patient, I was like kind of fighting back the tears in a sense, because I was imagining what Root was going through, and it was painful. Because it's that hope. Hope is always dangerous. And you snatch it away from someone, and it can become the most crushing feeling ever. And that's it. That was Root. Thinking she found Shaw, but it turned out to be that secretary, I think it was. And then she just raged. She just had no remorse. She just decided to take matters into her own hands and let out her anger. And it's another reason why the machine had to be like, all right, I need you to pump the brakes. I'm not saying stop completely. I'm not saying that Shaw's gone. But I don't want you to die. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was also great to follow Fusco, and seeing Danny again. I was glad to see Dan, because I think I did say that, you know, there is potential for her to come back. I'd love to see her again. We did see her again. Of course, there was a creepy element with that Albert Weiss, I think he was called, and yeah, it was interesting to have them pair up. Of course, he was absolutely sinister, especially with those bottles of lye, I think it was. So yeah, it was straight out of a horror movie. But it's just the idea as well that they got the jump on him initially, and then he just bangs his head off like bold, but it's absolutely fucked. So yeah, but it was just very interesting, of course, to have them pair up, but also discover that Danny is still new, but also have this heavy in relation to Shaw as well, because, and I guess Carter to an extent, because there was a line that Fusco used about the fact that he doesn't want to lose someone else today. I mean, there is that assurance there. Well, I wouldn't say that assurance, but there is that idea that Shaw could be dead. Finch had to break the news that, look, we should prepare for the worst. It's not looking good. And there has to be that kind of acceptance. So yeah. I mean, Root isn't going to accept it whatsoever, but yeah. But I can also just think back to Carter as well, just because you think back to the close connections that Fusco has had with Team Machine, essentially. I mean, yeah, him and Shaw weren't exactly the besties and all of that, but he still looked out for her as well. Like, you think back to, what was it? I don't know if it was last. It was like New Year, wasn't it? And for sure, it was a nice gesture there from Fusco. They have partnered up quite a few times, and there is still an impact there. Obviously, it's not going to be Carter, but I mean, it's this whole idea of this recency of potentially accepting that Shaw is dead. He doesn't want anything bad to happen to Danny. So yeah, good on them for getting the jump though, pulling the wool over his eyes when, you know, I thought that something bad was going to happen when she walked into her apartment, and yeah, so it was just really, really good. But of course, there was also the idea of Danny having to face the idea that she took her first life, which, you know, that's always going to be isn't it? It's going to be one of those things that is difficult to digest. So, yeah, but yeah, I really enjoyed that plot. But yeah, Shaw's alive. Good, not so good is Greer's there. I'm just worried about what's going to happen with Shaw now that we know that she is alive, and, you know, you think of the brain implants, and yeah, I'm just worried about where things are going to go. If they've made her, like, if they have to force her to harm Root in any ways, I'm jumping through the screen, and I'm going to throw hands at Greer. So, yeah. 1-on-1. He will go down like a stack of bricks. He's vulnerable. So, no, but seriously, if they do anything to force Shaw to hurt Root or some shit like that, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!